Here's what you missed this week on Play Mornings.
In 4 days, we could all watch the world's first sperm race.
I watch one every single night before I go to bed.
That was TMI. TMI. Way too much.
We are just going ham on this morning show.
April 25th at Hollywood Palladium in Los Angeles is the world's first ever sperm race. Now, it's a bunch of young millionaires that have decided to do this sperm racing. I don't know how to feel about this.
This does not seem like millionaire behavior.
It doesn't. It seems like child behavior.
Child behavior. I wouldn't throw them in with this story.
Maybe not child behavior, but like
teen
you know what I mean.
12-year-old.
Teens are childs to me. So it's basically for science and for health.
I should hope so.
They're trying to see, of course, how fast these spermies can go.
Okay.
And there's going to be 3 races to determine the overall winner. There's going to be a play-by-play commentary for each heat.
Oh, good.
I like that they're calling this a heat. There's going to be instant replays, leaderboards, and betting. This one's for you, John.
I would bet on a sperm race.
Here's my thing. How can you tell them apart?
Oh, man. How do you?
Exactly.
Food coloring?
That's what I'm thinking. They can't just they're so
it's
tiny.
Obviously not in the body as the race starts. It's not like 3, 2, 1, go! Right?
No, they're out. They're out.
Okay, well then, do they really have anywhere to race to? I feel
I
like
just picture a lot of them swimming around in a circle, not really a straight line. For some reason, we like talking about dildos on the show.
You know what? I don't hate it.
There's a huge fire damaging homes on Staten Island because somebody decided to burn a dildo.
Now, pardon my ignorance. I didn't know dildos were that flammable. I would have just assumed they'd melt.
You'd think. 2 rubber sex toys that this person...
2?
Yes, 2 of them he set on fire, and it engulfed at least 2 homes. What are we doing here?
I don't know. Why the dildo? Did you just have it on hand?
See, at first, I thought maybe, because some dildos, they've got little cords on them. You could plug them in. Maybe it got too hot and it actually just caught on fire by itself. But This person deliberately set them on fire. You're right. That's exactly what I thought about first. Would it melt?
Yeah, right?
That's exactly what I thought.
Would hope that if I were to ever use a dildo, I'll just let that sit there for a second, that it wouldn't be flammable. I'd rather it be melty. Because what if, I'm going ham, right? And I don't want my body to possibly catch on fire. I'd just rather look at it and be like, whoa, that's crazy. It looks like an Easter bunny left out in the sun.
Okay.
Was this his ex-girlfriend's house? Like, what's going on here?
When I was reading the article, the guy told the fire marshal, I started the fire. I was in the backyard at my house, and I lit 2 sex toys on fire.
So was this accidental?
No, he did it on purpose.
So it was his house?
I have a feeling it had to do something with his wife, significant other, whatever, maybe. That does not say in this article exactly, but it was his house. So either he owned the sex toys himself or him and his wife got in a fight.
Okay, he was jealous. And you gotta hit him where it hurts. What does she use more than anything? Do you like Pringles and really bad beer? Well, I
like Pringles and I like beer, just not the bad beer.
No? Well, do I have a solution for you? You're telling me about beer-flavored Pringles, yo.
Yeah.
Listen, if Budweiser did it, I would be all on board. I'd be all over that.
But because it's Miller Lite, you don't want to try it.
Light? I'm not trying to drink and watch my calories.
Yeah, check this out. So limited edition Pringles, they've got 2 new kinds. There's beer can chicken, or there's grilled beer brat, or brat, I guess you could say. So, of course, the beer can chicken one sounds just like it sounds.
Yeah.
Chicken, roasted chicken, hints of garlic, onion, and beer.
Just unfortunately Miller Lite.
And then the Miller Lite Griller Beer Brat combines black pepper, caramelized onion, and brown spice, of course, with the hint of beer. They've got beer extract in there. Miller Lite extract.
By the way, I just want to say, those sound delicious without the beer.
Agreed. So the second one, the
Grilled
beer brat, is supposed to taste like you're eating a grilled bratwurst
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
sausage. I think it sounds great too. The beer, not so much. In a
No.
Pringle, no.
I need them to find a way to make the Pringle alcoholic at that point. Like, for
To have
every
an alcohol content?
for every 6 Pringles I eat, that's like, oh, you drank a quarter of a beer. You know? Because that way, imagine getting drunk just by eating. Woo!
I mean, that's pretty much what the animals do.
What do you mean? What does
What do you
that
mean? What do I mean? Like all the fruit that ferments on the tree. Remember we were talking about the monkeys getting
Oh!
drunk? They're eating food and getting drunk.
When you said animals getting drunk, I immediately thought of monkeys, but the ones who are like perched on the garbage cans, drinking the liquor bottles. Okay, that's exactly what it is. Let's go back to our roots. Budweiser, do something better than Miller Lite. It's not going to be hard. Maybe don't do it with Pringles. Maybe do it with like Lay's or Old Dutch. And maybe don't have one of the flavors involving sticking a beer can up a chicken. Marina, it's time.
It's time for the winner for Play Days. That's $7,000 in hotels, flights, spending money. It's up for grabs. Everyone texted in, and now it is time for the winner.
Let's give him a call.
Oh my God. Hi.
Hey, who's this?
Oh my God. It's Elma.
Hey, Elma, how are you?
Oh my God. I'm good.
Elma, do you know why we're calling?
Did I get qualified?
Yeah, you got qualified, but is there anybody else in your family that might have been entering? Maybe a...
Russell?
Oh my God. Yes. He's having breakfast. I'm so nervous. Oh my God. I'm going to throw up.
I wouldn't throw up just yet because we have some good news.
Okay. What's the good news?
Well, Elma and Russell,
Congratulations!
you have won $7,000 in flights, hotels.
And spending money. Woo! You just won Play Days. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh. Oh, what a good news.
Once again, a huge congratulations to Russell and Elma.
They won Play Days.
They did. That's fantastic. That's amazing. I am super jealous.
Me too. A whole $7,000 package. You got the flights, the hotels, the spending money. They're obviously going to be going together.
They better be.
They better
unless
be. If not,
something crazy is going on there.
If not, you know who. You could always call us up.
I mean, Russell, you did win, Russell.
That's amazing. Super excited for that. Elma was just,
Yeah.
go
Whole
crazy.
other level.
Oh, she was she was out of this world excited. Congratulations once again to Elma and to Russell, our winners of Play Days. Thank you to everyone who entered, who took the time to enter, and shout outs to River Cree Resort and Casino, Fort McMurray Tax and Accounting, and East Coast Roofing and Siding for making this all happen. Are muffins cake?
No, muffins are not cake.
Are muffins bread?
Muffins are bread. Yeah.
But what about a chocolate muffin?
A chocolate muffin,
Is cake, right?
albeit still be delicious, is cooked the exact same way as a normal muffin.
But it tastes just like cake.
It does taste just like cake. Now, if you were to ask if cupcakes are cake, that would be yes, because they're made with the exact
Are
same
cupcakes
batter.
like muffins, though?
No.
I mean, they're pretty similar. I know the... Okay, look,
Listen, if they have the exact same ingredients, I would say yes.
there's sugar in both, right?
I think there's some sugar. Like, a bran muffin is not going to have sugar in it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I love bran muffins, and I would make them all the time.
You love bran muffins?
Bran muffins are one of the greatest muffins of all time. Normal bran muffins, amazing, but then you like cut it in half, you stick it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, then you get some butter, you spread it. Oh, yeah.
Wait, you put the butter on after?
Yeah, you put the butter on after.
You don't melt the butter on your muffin?
No, because I like being able to put where the butter goes. If I just put the butter on and put it in the microwave, it like seeps and gets all
It goes through the
oily.
entire thing.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
Okay, Jake and I had this conversation last night because I've got blueberry muffins.
Yeah.
And I've got chocolate muffins, the double chocolate, because they're literally the greatest muffin on the planet.
Of course.
Aside from blueberry.
And bran.
And get out of here with the bran.
You're
Ew.
sorry. What can I say?
And Jake's like, are muffins cake? And I'm like, well, I think so. I mean, the chocolate muffin is definitely like a chocolate cake, with the chocolate chips in it. oh, it's so you warm it up and it's just like a nice warm cake. It tastes the exact same. So nobody can convince me otherwise that it's not just cake.
They're not the same batter, though. Like, they're not made the same. It's called a cupcake because you're literally using cake batter
Yeah,
and
I get
cake
that.
mix, but you're not using that for
But
a
a
muffin.
muffin's like, okay, I can't get over the
But that's
chocolate
like saying
muffin,
is
though.
bread cake because a muffin is just bread. So are
But
we
there's sugar in it? Like a cake?
on some? Yes, on your 1,000-calorie muffins, yes. But majority of muffins, like a blueberry muffin, like I couldn't attribute that to a cake.
Okay, but if you think about cakes with fruit in them,
Yeah.
and then you get the blueberries and a muffin, is that not like a cake? It's pretty much.
See, but you're saying like. It's not.
It's
cake.
pretty much a cake.
It's like, yeah, I completely agree. It's like, but it doesn't fall into the category of cake.
Gotcha. So it's cake.
780-791-1037. I am scientifically correct about this scenario right
Yeah.
here. You're just opinion. And if we were going off opinion, dude,
I'd be right.
you're absolutely correct. And it would make it so much easier because I could say, hey, hand me that cake. And there's so many things you
Look,
could give
I
me.
get it when it comes down to your brand muffins.
Yeah.
Even the blueberry muffins, I see where you're coming from, but I cannot get on board with the chocolate muffin and it not being cake.
They're delicious. They don't taste anything like other muffins, so I could be wrong. You know those Costco huge muffins you can
Oh,
get?
they're so good.
Those blueberry ones? Muffin. The chocolate ones, though, it is literally like a cake. So, you know, I don't...
So every other muffin except for a chocolate muffin is
wanna-
not cake.
I want to say yes, because you can't slap icing on like
Am
a
I
brand
changing your
muffin.
mind about the chocolate muffins right now?
As far as chocolate goes, yes, but like you can't slap icing on a bran muffin and have it taste like a cupcake. But I'm sure those chocolate cupcakes slap icing on it and it tastes exactly like
Exactly.
a cupcake.
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, in some scenarios, I'm sure that you could classify a muffin.
So then,
a cake.
really, it's never too early to be eating cake in the morning, aka a chocolate muffin. Did you know that smuggling ants is a real thing?
No,
I'm not
nope.
talking about your aunts, like, you know, your mom or dad's sister. Not
Well, I
talking
should
about-
hope you shouldn't have to smuggle them.
I'm talking about family members. We're talking about the little tiny black ants.
No, dude.
2 teens were arrested with 5,000 smuggled ants.
Yeah, why?
Don't know.
No.
Look, they had thousands of ants packed in these little test tubes. There's apparently some trend in trafficking smaller and lesser known species. Now, between
That's a great trend.
I don't think that ants are a lesser known species. I think everybody knows about ants.
Yeah, they're so well known. You can step on them and not like feel bad.
Now, okay, if it is illegal to bring these ants across the borders,
Yeah.
what happens if you're on vacation, you're at the beach, you get some ants in your pants, all of a sudden those ants end up in your suitcase, you go across the border, you go to security, they check your bag, you got some ants in there. Are you going to jail? Are you, at that point, are you smuggling ants?
If at that point you haven't rinsed out your bathing suit and somehow 5,000 ants get into your suitcase, that's on you and you deserve whatever is coming. And I
deserve
say
to go to jail.
the death penalty. Who's leaving vacation? 1, not cleaning out their swim trunks, but 2, 5,000 ants. I feel like, you know what, actually, that's probably not a lot of ants.
I'm just really glad that these people didn't put those test tubes up where the sun don't shine.